What is up, boys? My name is Berate, and I like getting views on my videos. I like getting views so much that I have resorted to making what is formerly known as the tier list. Now, I'm going to make this very clear off the bat. Unlike when I coach Valorant, I am not a top player in 2xKO. In fact, I am not a top player in any fighting game. The highest I've achieved in any fighting game is I've hit Elder God in Mortal Kombat 1 and Celestial in Guilty Gear Strive. I suck at every other fighting game, including this one. I placed Emerald, so I'm better than like 75% of the player base, and I could probably grind to, not Challenger, but the rank before Challenger. I think it's Master or something. I could probably get there pretty easily. But I am not Sonic Fox. I am not Diaphone. I am not any sort of professional player. This tier list is purely my own opinion based off of what I've seen in my own games. With all that being said, let's get into it. I will try to be as unbiased as I possibly can. Let's explain the tiers. Top 1 is simple. This tier is reserved for who I think is the best character in the game, the strongest character in the game, the character with the most tools, the character with the most cheap, most broken mix, pressure, setups, neutral, whatever. Top 1. The meta tier is what I think is meta. I think that these characters are good, but not good enough to be in top 1. This middle tier is what I'm coining the annoying tier. The annoying tier are characters that aren't necessarily broken or meta, they're just annoying to deal with. However, you can deal with them, because a lot of the stuff they have is either fake, or they're easily counterable once you know what they're doing. Then this is the meh tier. These are characters that I don't think are very meta, characters that I don't think are crazy good, or characters that are just really, really easy to deal with if you have even basic fundamental understandings of fighting games. And then we have bottom 1. Bottom 1 is the tier reserved for who I think is the weakest character in the game. Who, everything is fake, and nothing is really real. No real mix, no real neutral, pressure, whatever. Let's start off going in order. With Ahri, I think Ahri's meta. I think Ahri's really good. She has a lot of good tools. Her neutral is phenomenal. She has really, really good setups. A lot of her B&B routes do end in a setup that leaves her plus on anything. It covers tech rolls. It gives her safe jumps. That pressure loop in the corner where she does light, medium, heavy, S2 fireball, air fireball is really stupid to deal with, especially because she can mix it up and really, really punish you if you guess wrong. However, I don't think she's top 1. I believe that Ahri's meta, but I don't think that she's very good. When, paired with good assists like Ekko and Yasuo and Illaoi, not Illari, I have Overwatch brain rot, Illaoi, I think that she's a very good character that is very, very annoying. By the way, this tier list is for main characters. This isn't like teams, right? I'm not ranking teams. I'm just ranking the characters as, playing the character. So these characters are in a vacuum, not necessarily with assists. So keep that in mind. Ekko, I think Ekko's top 1. I believe that Ekko is the best character in the game, and no, that is not because Sonic Fox plays him. Obviously, Sonic Fox playing him has a bit of an effect because Sonic Fox is a lab demon, and he's already found a lot of very cheap, very broken stuff with this character. However, even if you are not Sonic Fox, I believe with about a half an hour of labbing and going on Twitter on the 2xKO _ Ekko tag, you will find tech that will pretty much carry your games. Ekko kinda plays the game for you. I'm being completely honest. He can make himself safe on pretty much anything. He can make himself plus on pretty much anything. And his forward assist, I know I'm not talking about assists, but his forward assist is just the best assist in the game. It's unreactable. It's unreactable mix, 50-50s, cross-ups, out of your cheeks. It's awful to deal with. Ekko, in my humble opinion, is top 1. Yasuo. Yasuo is annoying. I don't think Yasuo is meta. I am a firm believer that Yasuo does rely on his assists quite a bit to cover for gaps in his game plan. He has a lot of gaps. That's his issue. Because a lot of his pressure and a lot of his mix-ups come from his stance, naturally there are going to be gaps that I, as a Vi player or someone with a good armored reversal, like a Darius or a Braum, will easily be able to counter them, so it is up to the Yasuo player to bait out those gaps and sacrifice his pressure. So while he is annoying, I do believe that he has potential, but the gaps really do kill him. Even just parry gaps. The parry gaps are nasty. Speaking of which, Darius is also going in the annoying tier. Darius is the defense check character. If you do not have good defense, you are going to get clapped by Darius. If you hold down back for too long, you're going to get chipped out. If you mash when it's not your turn, you're going to get blown up for half your life bar. Or you're going to get TOD'd if he has Fury enabled or he's running Juggernaut. However, if you know when to press, you know where the parry gaps are, and you know how to play around his Dulcim normals in neutral, you will be frying against this character. This character is essentially a knowledge check, from what I've seen. He does not have much sauce, and a lot of the bad Darius players are just going to go light, medium, heavy, red slash, hoping that you don't know that there's a gap between the first red slash and the second red slash that you can punish him with. Better Darius players will mix up their pressure a little bit by doing the chain hook. Or not really the chain hook, like the axe hook, where he grabs you and brings you in, and he can either headbutt you, or he can command grab you. You can jump the command grab, or you can just eat the headbutt because it's minus. Unless I'm completely mistaken and it's plus. Or you can avoid the hook entirely by just parrying it on reaction. It is reactable, and you can parry it. So, Darius is not that bad, once you know what you're doing. Illaoi. Illaoi's meta. Illaoi's meta as heck. She has one of the best assists in the game for setups. Those tentacles are really annoying because you can convert off of throws with them meterlessly, and you can also get plus frames off of literally anything. In the corner, it is especially an issue, whether you're fighting Illaoi or you're fighting a team with an Illaoi as an assist. But since this tier list is focused on mainly Illaoi being the main character, her pressure in the corner is disgusting. Uncounterable, might I say. It is completely gapless, as far as I know. And even if there was gaps in it, they're so easy to bait out the gaps. And if you parry a tentacle, whoop-de-doo. You're just going to have to deal with two more. Illaoi is meta. Illaoi is extremely annoying to deal with. And that is that. Braum. Braum is meh. Never in my life have I fought a good Braum player. I assume that my opinions will change if I ever fight a good Braum player. I don't think I've ever fought one. Braum's assists are very good. I think if you play a team like Jinx Braum, you can make Jinx's zoning real, which is very scary because Jinx's zoning is already very disgusting. And I'll get to Jinx in a little bit, but I think Braum as a standalone character is not very good. He's a support character. He is meant to support. If you were to play Yasuo with a sidekick fuse and you were to pick Braum as your sidekick, that would be good. I don't think Braum is good as a point character, though. I really don't think so. Jinx. Jinx is meta. I think that Jinx and Ekko are fighting for the top 1 spot in this game. So I'm just, just to make it more clear, I'll put Jinx at the top of meta. Jinx is very good. She has some of the best assists in the game. She has some of the best setups. With like those, the chattering Joker teeth that she can put after any combo, make herself plus, make herself safe. It's really disgusting. Her stand heavy, that giant hammer swing that she does, that stand heavy is disgusting. I hate it with a passion. They should not give the zoner character one of the best neutral buttons in the game. Where Jinx does struggle, however, is in the anti-air department. Except for the fact that her minigun can anti-air, and she can OS it. She can start blasting you on the ground, and if you jump, at any point she can tilt the minigun up to shoot you out of the air. Whoever says Jinx has a bad anti-air game obviously has not played up against a good Jinx before. I rest my case. Vi, bottom 1. Easily worst character in the game. I'm not saying this because I'm a Vi main. I have made multiple videos on why I think Vi is viable. Why, some Vi tech. Her damage is really good. She has the best corner carry in the game. Her tick throw is absolutely disgusting. That's about it. A lot of Vi stuff is fake. Her pressure is fake. Her mix is fake. The only thing that Vi has that is real, in my opinion, is the tick throw. And the damage and the corner carry that you get off of that. That's it. Vi's assists are awful. The OTG assist is good in some cases, like if you want to combo off of Blitzcrank's command grab in the corner. The rocket punch assist is good if you want to keep yourself safe, if you want to make yourself plus for a block string, or if you want to skip neutral, whatever. That's not what we're talking about. Vi, in my opinion, is bottom 1, not because Vi is unplayable. It's because I cannot comfortably put her above any other character in this tier. Vi is terrible. She is incredibly reliant on her assists as well. So as a solo character or as a point character, she's awful. Now, I think that Vi Blitzcrank is a very good team. And you see people like Diaphone play Vi Illaoi, and they're making it work. But I don't think that's because the character's good. I think that's just because the player's good. I think Vi scales very good with the player. I think Vi is good if you're good. I think Vi is bad if you're bad. Vi doesn't really give you any favors. Her execution is pretty difficult. Her mind games are very layered, and you have to layer those mind games yourself. Vi, you don't really get anything handed to you, like all these other characters. Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is annoying, but not meta. I know that this is a controversial placement, because a lot of people are thinking, oh my gosh, Blitzcrank is meta, Blitzcrank is top 1. I hate getting command grabbed. It is a 50-50 mix. You do have to guess. So, just guess. Or, back up. Blitzcrank is terrible at full screen. Blitzcrank is terrible at mid screen. You can parry the pull-in move. The way that Blitzcrank can pull you in on block to get you within the strike throw range is by using his, not rocket punch, but like the rocket punch pull-in move. His standing S1. And when he pulls you in, he's plus in your face, and you have to guess, is he going to tick throw you, is he going to hit you, or is he going to carry cancel a command grab? And then, take away a quarter of your life. You can parry that. On reaction, mind you. You can parry the rocket grab on reaction and get a full combo on him. So you force him to get in normally. If he tries to use the rocket punch in a block string, parry it. If you know that he likes to command grab you a lot, jump and full combo punish him. So I think that Blitzcrank is annoying, especially Juggernaut Blitzcranks. Juggernaut Blitzcranks are incredibly annoying just because the amount of health that they have and the amount of damage that they deal out. But if you play patient and you look out for the gaps where you can parry him, Blitzcrank is not that good. I think Blitzcrank is a phenomenal assist character. I personally play Vi Blitzcrank with the sidekick fusion, and I'm making it work because Blitzcrank assists are very good. However, I cannot comfortably put him in any spot above annoying, because that's just all he is. He's just annoying. Anyways, with all that being said, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. If you enjoyed, I think only like 3% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed. So please do sub up. I am trying to get this channel monetized, because I am very passionate about fighting games, and I am very passionate about 2x KO, and I would love to, start making a little bit of revenue off this channel, because I will attempt to make the best and most accurate content possible. If there's anything in this video that you disagreed with, please feel free to voice your opinions in the comments below. I'm not claiming to be correct on any of these. This is just my opinion. With all that being said, this has been Berate, and remember to brush your teeth today, because I actually remembered to do it today. But I know half of you forgot if you're watching this video. So go brush your teeth. Bye-bye.